All right, this is going to be a lesson on how to use your blending stump as well as your kneaded eraser. So you need just a regular pencil, need your blending stump and the kneaded eraser, as well as the little piece of sandpaper that I gave you in that supply bag. Okay, so I'll show you specifically how to use these items because there's a right way to use these and a wrong way to use these. Now, if you notice when you were shading things in our practice, that when you shade something in, sometimes you still see the paper kind of shining through, okay? And what the blending stump does is that it basically works the pencil shading into the fibers of the paper, and it actually smooths this out, and it makes it kind of fuzzy and blurry and blended. And it's safe to use this because this is just rolled up paper. If you look at this, this is just paper rolled up. Now, a lot of people, you'll see them, they like to do this and smudge with their fingers, and this is a bad thing because it ruins the texture of the paper, and also our hands have dirt on them that we don't see. They have oils and stuff that they pick up throughout the day. Even if we wash our hands are still kind of oily. We just naturally have oils in our hands, and so it messes up the paper that way. So we don't use our finger to smudge. So right now, let's do just a quick shaded little circle. Okay, and just see what it feels like to use the blending stump. Now, pretend this is a unicorn horn and we don't want to smash it. Okay, we never ever push down on it like this. Okay, we never push this down because this pushes down the paper, it ruins it. We always use it on its side. Okay, we just lay it flat and just sort of rub back and forth. And you'll see how it smooths out that shading. It works into the fibers of the paper a little bit more. Makes a big difference, okay? Now what happens is you can use this shading to even pull the shading out a little further. You see how it's starting to pull the shading out? Okay. Because also what happens is there's residual pencil on the blending stump, and then you can actually come over to another spot and add some shading just by using this, okay? Now, when this gets really dirty, we use our sandpaper to clean it, okay? Now, we do not scrub. We're not scrubbing. You clean this off by just doing like long swipes. So you push the dirty part of the blending stump on the, you just place it down on the sandpaper, and then you push and just drag it. Push and drag, push and drag. And as you see, it cleans off the blending stump very slightly and easily. Okay, and there you go. Okay, now that's how you do that. So we need to protect these because I've seen way too many kids push down on them like this. They push down and then this becomes totally flat and useless. So please don't do that. Now this is a kneaded eraser. It looks like a piece of clay, but it's not. It's an actual just moldable little eraser. I'm going to save this piece of plastic. Please save it. We never ever, this is sticky. We never drop this on the floor because it will stick to the dirt in the floor. You'll get hair in it. It's disgusting. The kneaded eraser is used to just lightly pick up pencil mark off of a paper just by pressing against it like that, okay? What's good is you can mold it into, if you need to erase in a tiny area, you can mold it however you need. Do it again. Okay, and it can just pick up lightly from tiny little areas. When it gets dirty, okay, it starts to become exhausted. I won't be able to, it's kind of like, it's like, I'm done, I'm dirty, okay, I need a clean spot now. And so what you do is you just knead it until it looks clean again. You get to like a clean spot, there you go. And then you could do it again. And so that's just how it works. You knead it so you get to a clean spot, and then you just lightly pick up pencil marks. Instead of using a traditional eraser like this, this is a very scratchy way and a very abrasive way of